Yo,
What it is.
episode 6, baby.
We here.
I already told y'all niggas before. Y'all lucky we gotta be mindful of these copyright claims and all that shit, son. Cause I just be in here playing songs. Cause the songs sometimes really just express how you really feel, right? So I figure I come into this episode and let y'all niggas hear my sons talk.
Speak for yourself.
So here's the thing.
Oh, wrong talk.
Huh? So here's the thing. I was having a conversation with one of my homegirls, and she was like, "Yo, you ever just be in the crib thinking about your ex?" And I'm like, "What you mean?" She was like, thinking like her whole problem was she told her boyfriend or whatever, like, "Yo, don't do none of that shit you used to do with Shorty with me." And my exact response was, how the hell you gonna do that if he learned everything he knew from past experiences, just like you learned everything you know from past experiences? So I was just wondering, like, y'all niggas be in the crib just thinking like, "Yo, I'm about to go do this with a shorty or whatever that I learned from another shorty."
I get where you coming from. I never thought about it like that deep, to be honest. Cause you gotta remember, like you just said, everything is the person you are right now is a culmination of all the experiences you've been through in life. So anybody who trying to get to know you, understand you, learn you, whatever the case may be, they gotta accept who you are based off those experiences. So that's kind of a dumb thing to say. Like, don't treat me like how you treated that other person.
Yeah, I mean, your past experiences are what you use to, build your current relationship, to build who you talking to now. So, for you to say, don't do that shit that you used to do. I mean, in terms of the negative stuff, you don't want to do that. You want to take the lesson away from your past relationship. Obviously it's a past relationship for a reason. So you take what you did wrong and things like that, and you just incorporate that into your new relationship and make sure that you don't do that in your current relationship. You take the positive things that you did and you just build on that.
Yeah, that was always my thing. My thing to her was, like, it's certain restaurants that I've go to that I got from other females or whatever. Like, the fact that I know about these things came from other females. So how is it, like, if you like seafood, right? And this is a shorty. If I'm talking to a shorty, she likes seafood. Nigga, if I've been to a dope seafood spot with a shorty before that, now I'ma definitely refer back to that, because that's an experience that I know about that I would like to revisit with you, right?
Oh, so she was talking in terms of like things that y'all did, like,
yeah, like literally, like, she don't want, in her mind, she didn't want son to be thinking like, yo, she ain't want son to be thinking like about his ex or whatever. And I'm like, her thing was, this is a clear definition of why he think like that, because he always do shit that they used to do. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. He literally just doing what he know. We creatures of habit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I agree.
But then, here's where the shit started. I started thinking to myself, like, yo, y'all ever thought about an ex that y'all just was like, damn, son, that was supposed to be the one?
Too many times, nigga.
No, I'm just saying, like, I was in the crib and I'm just like, yo, you just like your social media bring everybody together and you look back at their page, or some exes, you be like, yo, I'm glad I got away from shorty.
Too many times.
Yeah, that's natural, man. See them, if you keeping up with them and stuff like that, you're gonna see what they doing. You can only think, yo, what could have been. I think that's only human, and yeah, definitely, I definitely agree with that.
You remember a specific breakup? A specific breakup that you was just like, yo, how the fuck did we get here? Or a breakup that made you think like, yo, I'm glad this shit over.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Yeah, funny enough, I mean, my last relationship, that's probably the one I refer to the most, but I mean, she, in my head, I already did it a long time ago, but she kind of like made it official. Like, I had one off to college, and my shorty at the time, she was still in high school. Cause when we got together, I was a senior and she was a sophomore. So when I went off to college, I'm going into college thinking, yo, I'm in a relationship. I ain't fucking with none of these bitches and nothing like that. College is a whole different world. Like, y'all went away to college?
Nah.
See, I ain't going away to college. Like, and that's why I push the college thing too. Like, I think everybody should like do 1 year away, cause that shit is crazy and that shit is an experience. But I went into it all wrong. First of all, being in a relationship and thinking I was gonna stay faithful and shit. I got there and damn near lost my goddamn mind. Know what I'm saying? So, and you know, my college was like an hour away from where she lived. So I started out at first, you know, going to visit her every weekend and stuff like that. And gradually it started to slow down because, you know, it was parties on the weekends and shit. Girls showing interest in you and stuff like that. So I just started just doing reckless shit, you know, cheating and all of that. And, you know, she was in a headspace where I didn't want to hurt her because she was so fragile. Like, we've been through so much. And like, she was really on some crazy shit, like psychologically wise, so I didn't want to, you know, break the news to her. But gradually she noticed, like, I stopped coming to see her and stuff like that. She would call me, I would be ignoring her calls, wouldn't really be engaging on the phone and stuff like that. I was trying to give her the hint, like, I really don't want to do this anymore, but like, she kind of wasn't getting it. And then one day she was like, yo, let me come up there to come see you for once. And I was like, nah, like, you know, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, and she's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, nothing, I'm just, you know. So eventually she got tired of it and she like broke up with me officially and stuff like that. But in my head, we was already done. But I can't justify that because I didn't communicate that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. All I heard from that is you fucked up.
Yeah, 100%. I fucked that one up, but
like you had that girl. Cause if you would have been a man about it and just kept it a buck, it would have been over.
Exactly.
You led her on for a while.
Yeah.
And niggas do that all the time, where they just, if you're no longer happy, you're no longer satisfied in that situation, your best bet, unless it's a situation you need to stay in for a specific reason, end it. Because all that leading on and making her think it's gonna work, like, I hear so many niggas tell me, yo, son, that bitch was crazy. No, bitch acted how you made her act a lot of times. Niggas is foul. Niggas, and I'm not just putting that on you, cause like, I've been the foulest of the foul niggas before.
Yeah, you could have bought her a gift.
I could have did a lot, but you know, I just wasn't doing what I just caught up. I was going through so much, having so much fun. I'm like, the hell with her. Like, funny enough though, she was cheating on me too, so come to find out.
Oh, so I take back everything I said. Fuck that bitch. See, I hate that. Don't act crazy and don't do all this shit, but you was doing you anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit. That's funny enough. What really got me to thinking, cause I'm like, yo, y'all remember like what it was that got y'all to the breaking point with an ex, and like y'all made y'all say, yo, fuck this shit. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all remember that shit?
I mean, it's different things with different bitches.
Like, what was your funniest breakup?
Funniest breakup?
I don't know. None of my breakups was funny.
Well, they funny now. I'm
mean,
saying at the time.
The last breakup was funny. The only reason why it was funny is because I have a picture of the exact moment where she broke up with me.
What?
I have a picture of the exact moment that she called me and she deaded me. I was in the library studying for a test with my homeboys, and like, we was just taking pictures and shit, and then she called me, and then after the phone conversation I hung up and I just put my head down like I was taking a nap, and the nigga took a picture of me. And then after we was done, they was like, what the fuck was wrong with you? Like, why you stop studying and shit and all that? And I let them know what happened. Niggas being niggas, they cut my ass and was laughing and shit.
Yeah, I was getting ready to cut your ass now, but I'm gonna let that go. But
I don't even know, son. Funny enough, with this music playing, it definitely just brought back like the memories of like my young boy days. Like, I ain't know how to tell bitches, like, yo, I don't think this is working. Like, when I was in high school, so I used to find, like, breakup songs and write them letters, but it'd be the lyrics of the song.
Let's get in that bag. Let's get in that bag.
It'd be the lyrics of the song.
Let's get in the breakup
or
bag.
just tell a chick, go listen to this song.
That's your go-to. Like, yo, look, man, I think we should really listen to this song right here.
Nah. But again, this is older me. I mean, younger me. Excuse me. Younger me. What I do is when I'm with you, I just play it on repeat. Over and over and over. Like until you go, why you playing this song so much? Because that's how I could get into the conversation. I used to be real bad at like breaking up with girls. Like, I mean, to this day, I'm not really the best at breaking up with girls because I'm honestly, I think I've been broken up with every time. Because I don't, like, I just leave. I leave mentally.
Yeah,
out the relationship.
Yeah, I just go ghost. That's what I'm doing. Like,
and then they catch up later. Like, I just be out.
Like, I was telling you that back then.
Nah, I realized like a lot of my men's got a lot of patterns. Like, and I say this shit all the time. That's why I ask, like, what's y'all bag for the breakup? Because I know a nigga that'll just like leave the relationship to the point where he already in another relationship. So by the time that first relationship start really hitting the fan, he like, I don't even care. Like,
so that sound like me. The fuck?
I ain't want to say all that. But yeah, like this nigga would get out the relationship. Like, get out the relationship. Be in another full-fledged committed relationship. Knowing that other shit dead. And I'm just like, yo, type of shit is that? But my bag is the same. Like, my bag is weird too. Like, I always leave the door cracked. There's only far and few in between where I just close the door completely.
This nigga do not believe in fully ending relationships, son.
Yeah, like, I used to be like, yo, look, man, you never know, man. Shit can always happen. And that's how certain shit happen with me. That shit always like that, bro. Like, I'm gonna close the door. But now that we there closing the door, what's the first couple of days like after? Like, how much time you need before you back to yourself after a breakup?
I mean, for me, it depends. Like, that healing process it's changed. Like, young me, high school days me, I used to be fucked up after relationships. Like, I remember the first girl I ever was in love with. Like, the first girl I ever was in love with. Like, I was with her for like 3 years of high school. And then we broke up because, you know what I mean? She kept it a buck 3 years in. Like, yo, I cheated, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And my nigga, I ain't come outside for like 3 weeks. I was just in the house listening to love songs and shit. Fucked up.
Yeah, I never really had time to like grieve because like you said, I'm a type of nigga, if I'm already halfway out the door, I'm already working on something else. So like, by the time that shit is done and it is what it is, like, I'm already, you know, doing what I gotta do and I'm good because my time is occupied.
You think that's something that, like, most people do? Like, they'll just be like, all right, I'm gonna just stay in this, like, for the security of the relationship, unless it's like really toxic, then you want to leave. But like, out of the security of having a relationship, because you still in the relationship, so you think niggas do that? I'm gonna get out this relationship just to play the safe card, just so I'm like, it's just like the job thing. Like, you don't look for another job unless you don't quit your job unless you got another job lined up.
Yeah.
You think niggas do that with relationships too?
I think everybody do that with relationships. That ain't niggas. That's people.
You think that's healthy though?
I think that's one of the most unhealthy things you can do.
Yeah.
It's sad that it's normalized and that's kind of the common practice for most people, but it is definitely one of the most unhealthy things you could do. Like, as I got older, like I said, when I was younger, I used to be fucked up about relationships, and as I got older, it kind of got to, like I said, I kind of look for something new before I start to, like, I'm out of my relationship mentally and might be moved on mentally with somebody else, but I'm still there physically, and then I let everything else catch up. Yeah. But that's not healthy. Like, I had to learn, like, I need time by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not having that time by yourself makes you susceptible to falling into the same patterns you fell in all your other relationships.
Yeah. Like, y'all ever had a shorty or a situation, or like maybe somebody I was talking to, where like there was somebody that you had like an inkling about, like that something's funny about that relationship, like, you know, and like you constantly like bring it up or you mention it once or twice, and then so happened when you guys happen to end or, you know, fall on bad terms, they end up with that person that you had the inkling about?
Yes.
So yeah, I think, you know, I see that a lot. And I think that actually falls into what we're talking about. But yeah, I see that all the time. Like he said, it is normalized. It's sad, but it is a normalized like practice amongst like relationships and stuff like that.
That shit kill too though, cause your dad be like, yo, I'm convinced something going on. I'm convinced this and that is happening, and then lo and behold, the shit really be happening. But that whole time, that the girl's telling you like, nah, don't even worry about it, whatever. And I'm just like, nah, something's going on. I need to figure this out. That shit is a killer. But we did the relationship shit. Now, y'all ever like was fucking with a girl or whatever, and for whatever reason, like y'all stop fucking around or whatever, and you were like, damn, son, I need that back. Not relationship, just like a shorty you been fucking with.
Nigga, yes.
But what's your get her back bag?
Gotta find this bitch first. Like, I'm still looking for that stripper bitch from 2 episodes ago. I couldn't move with her, but nigga, I still want you back temporarily.
Well, what's the requirements for some shit like that? Like, what's on your top 10 list that you like, yeah, she check all these boxes, I gotta get her back?
But get her back in what way though? It depends.
In the same capacity. Like, it ain't, y'all ain't
I mean,
trying
for
to
me,
build
it ain't nothing. For me, and this is just a me thing, maybe I'm weird, I don't want nobody back in the same capacity it was. It's either something I know I fucked up that I wish I handled different, that I would handle different, or it's something that I took too serious that I know I just smash and go now.
Yeah. I'm talking about kills, nigga. Like a kill that you want back. Like the shit was lit and you was like, shit was lit. The next bitch you had wasn't as lit as her shit. So you like, nah, I gotta get this one back.
Nigga, that's the criteria than the litness, right?
I don't know. Cause there's a bitch whose shit was lit, but she was so unhealthy for me. I fucked up 2 years of my life with this bitch. It was a dark time in my life with this bitch. That was some of the best pussy ever, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, not good with this bitch.
Like, what's y'all bag for that? Like, yo, if the opportunity come up and you think you could master it and figure out a way where you not like cause y'all ever had some shit y'all was just killing, but then you realize you was more attached emotionally than you should have been.
But I feel like, and you know, niggas don't like to admit this enough, but when women say like, yo, it's hard to keep your emotions out when sex get involved, that shit true. Like, it may take longer for us.
Yeah.
But when you consistently fucking somebody for a certain amount of time, you develop some sort of care about this person.
Yep. I agree.
Because a lot of times consistency becomes comfortability. Because now you don't just be like, I want to fuck this girl. You know you can. You feel like you obligated to that. And then it be weird shit. Like, it always start off small. Like some little shit she tell you that she normally will tell you. You be like, whatever. But now she say it and you don't say nothing about it, but it made you feel a little way.
Or if she like post some shit with her and a new nigga, or her, like if y'all was like, if she got a boyfriend or you got a girl or whatever, and then she post some shit of her new nigga, so then you like, fuck, son. Now I gotta see this shit. So now I know that my feelings is out there.
I never felt that, because honestly, and this is just, again, this is a me thing, I kind of pride myself on not fucking with bitches that got niggas. I don't like that shit. Just because I've been cheated on and I know how that shit feel, I try and go out my way not to fuck with bitches who got a nigga. Like, if it's on some she ain't tell me and we already fucking, I'm sorry, sir. We already started fucking. But if if I know you had a boyfriend, I won't actively try and pursue you, even if it's just sexually, because I know how that feels. So I try to stay away from that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe in the universe and all of that. I don't want to feel that pain ever again. I know what that feels like. Like, that shit is bad.
I feel you. My mourning period for breakups and all that shit, both relationships and shits that I just fucking around with, different, son. Cause for a very long time, like I was with you, like I'll be like, yo, I'm on to another situation, not really handling the situation at hand. Cause niggas be caught up emotionally, but niggas be too player to actually like address the situation, right? With me, I'm like, yo, nigga, the first day I'll be like fucked up. But all of that, I'm just thinking like, yo, alright, what my next move gonna be? Then I start doing the most unhealthy shit and just start fucking with mad different women, which is not helpful. Cause the girl that just broke up with me for fucking with all these other women. So now my remedy to me feeling hurt is to fuck with all these other women. And it's just a repetitive cycle of hurt shit.
But I can't sit here and believe that's the only reason a girl broke up with you.
Oh no. There's always more. I'm just saying it was fueled by the fact that I was fucking around with all these different women.
Yeah, that's the point I'm saying. I don't believe that.
Why not?
I believe it.
I know. Look, nigga, I've been around for most of your shit. I know there's definitely been a lot of shit where bitches left because you was fucking with other bitches. But I think there was also situations where bitches left due to reasons that had nothing to do with the other bitches, because they ain't know about the other bitches.
That's true.
They just was tired of your shit. Like, what's something about you know that drove a bitch away?
My attitude. Definitely my attitude and my it's just the way that I handle the whole situation. I had a girl leave me because I simply couldn't give her a reason to commit, and I'm just like, yo, I ain't in the mood to commit right now. I can't commit for reasons that I can't speak about, but I just can't commit. So you want a serious relationship with a nigga that can't afford to lend you that. So, but still though, because there's a connection with us, my mourning period after that is still the same. Next thing I'm doing is trying to flirt with somebody's daughter. Know what I mean? Get involved with something. It ain't healthy.
Like, what about you, Dre? What was a reason that you could say for sure it was you that shorty left?
My communication.
Well, another one, because you definitely told us you fucked that up in college.
Yeah, nah, it's always been my communication and the fact that like I'm nonchalant about a lot of things, like, and it's not that I don't care, and that's what it's usually taken as, but it's just that I've never really been like an expressive person, like, but I know myself. I know when I'm happy and I know when I'm upset and stuff like that, but sometimes I have a hard time like bringing it across to the other person, like, yo, this is what I'm feeling. So it's kind of hard to read me sometimes. So yeah, I had like 2 girls leave me in the past for that, like, but it's something I'm working on. Like, you know, I took what I learned from those past relationships and I apply it now, and you know, I'm doing much better and stuff. So, you know, it's all about, you know, growing and progressing. Like, you know, you gotta appreciate your exes at the end of the day, because although it may have been toxic and you guys ended on a bad note, I think everybody could take something from a relationship that they've been in, and, you know, flip it and, you know, make it worthwhile.
I 100% agree with you, but I'm gonna also say fuck some of y'all bitches, cause y'all wasted my motherfucking time.
God damn.
I ain't learned shit from some of them. But back to what you were saying. You know what burns me to this day, right? It's a bitch I used to fuck with, right? Same bitch. First bitch I fell in love with, right? You know what irritates me to this day? Like, me and her cool, we still talk, and every time we talk I bring this shit up cause I'm annoyed. I'm dead ass. Like, her reasoning behind her fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I tell y'all what it was. Nigga, shorty gonna go, yo, you know, I like to party, I like to go out, da da da. That ain't really your style, right? And everybody know that ain't really me. I'm chill. I'm in the crib. Yo, come, go do your thing. I'll meet you at home.
Yeah.
She go, oh, I did what I did because I felt like you was too lenient allowing me to go do that.
That's what
and
I was told too.
I'm like, bitch, what? What? You want me to be the controlling nigga that's like, oh, where you going, who you with? On top of you, nah, bring your ass home. She's like, nah, but I would have liked that sometimes. Y'all bitches want abusive relationships. That's insane. That's all I'm hearing from that. That's insane. Nigga, if I'm the type of nigga that's like, yo, I'm gonna let you live your life, I'm gonna let you be you, I don't feel like just cause you with me and that's not my shit, I should stop you from doing shit you like. If you like going to parties, you like going to clubs, you like hanging out, go do that. I don't feel like that's a good enough reason for you to go, yeah, he let me go do it, so I'm gonna go do that shit. So even now when we have conversations, I just be like, yo, like, I'm still trying to understand how that made sense to you.
Logistically, it don't add up.
Like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. And again, I don't want to make this about women because that's some dumb shit on niggas too. Because I've heard niggas say the same shit. I just kept cheating on her because she keep letting me. What?
Stupid.
And when you end up on an episode of Snap because she drove you off a fucking bridge, that's your fault.
Yeah, like, I realize a relationship is enough, man. Like, I'm not your parent at the end of the day, so I ain't gonna be clocking you every 24/7 and telling you what you can and what you cannot do. Like, that's not what a relationship is. Like, I'm gonna be your boyfriend, and, I'm gonna do the things that I feel like I'm supposed to do, but I'm not gonna be, monitoring what you do every 24/7. Like, that don't make sense, and I don't want anybody doing that to me.
Like, one of my biggest quotes in every relationship, like one of my biggest stances, is we are both adults. I don't feel like I should have to tell you what you should and shouldn't do in a relationship. It's certain shit I feel like is across the board, male, female, whatever. You should know this is not okay, and I should know that's not okay. But it's like, I don't know, some people just don't get it.
Yo, y'all think y'all could be friends with y'all exes?
I'm friends with a lot of my exes.
Why?
I'm gonna be honest, it ain't me. Like, I didn't start that friendship.
Like, but what's the friendship consisting of? Like, y'all
like
exes?
we just talk. We talk here and there. We have a conversation. It's a lot of times it's good for me. Well, let me rephrase. I gotta go through a period where I hate this bitch with all my soul first. Before we could be friends. Right. Like, for some reason, that's how I get over bitches. And I don't know why, but that's just how I am. Once we break up, I gotta hate you with everything in me for a little while.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't want no contact. I don't want to see you. I don't want nothing. And then later on, a couple years down the line, if we run into each other, we talk or whatever, I'm okay with being cool. But the good thing about that type of situation is sometimes talking to that person later on in life and having a grown conversation and being honest and go, yo, what did I do that made this happen, or what was the reason for this or that and third. You get to learn a lot of shit about yourself you didn't even know. Yeah. You get to see the relationship from someone else's perspective. Yeah. And that helps you move forward going like into your newer situations. So it's a benefit to be friends, but I could understand anybody who goes, I'm not gonna be friends with this person, at least right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really. I don't hate the person. Like, I'm not gonna hate you because you did me wrong and shit didn't work out. And I'm real big on closure. Like, I understand people need their time. Like, I'd probably take like a week or something if we end the shit. And like, but I'm big on the closure. Like, I feel like we need to have a conversation to understand why we've gotten to this point. And from that conversation, you'll know if you guys can be friends at that point from the conversation that you have or not, and I just move forward from there. So what I'm saying, that like, I'm cool with being friends, I have no problem with that, but I think also like it's a little bit different if you're in a relationship. You got to respect your partner's wants as well. So that friendship may have to like be tweaked a little bit or something like that. What's your thoughts on that?
I can't. Let me just say this. Like, as far as the friendship shit go, like, I don't understand. Like, for a long time, I never understood why y'all need to be friends with y'all exes. Cause me and you, we kind of the same way. Like, if I break up with a girl or whatever, for me to like really get over that, I need complete blackout. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. So that's why girls you work with, girls you go to school with, girls that you see on a constant, I don't suggest getting with. That's why I tell niggas all the time, like, don't fuck with a girl at your job. You're gonna see her all the time, and that, depending on how close y'all get, that breakup gonna be big. Remember I was saying that the other day. I'm like, yo, that breakup gonna be big, and how you handle it and how it's being handled is how you get out of that situation. So with me, I always was like, yo, I'm gonna make sure that for me, that's like the only door I really close. But it ain't really close to the point where we not talking. Like, I just distance myself from me. Like, I need to get over you or get over these feelings that I had all this time, and then eventually I'll, you know what I mean, we could come back, like you said, a couple years down the line, we run into each other. But I don't have that with nobody. Like,
but what if it's like not even a nasty relationship? What if y'all just broke up off the fact like you're pursuing your career or something like that, and she doesn't necessarily like support it or see the
don't
vision?
Don't matter. For me, it don't matter. It don't matter if it was a good relationship, bad relationship, whatever. I still need that time.
That's interesting.
And that's nothing against her. That's me. Like, one of the first things we talked about on this podcast is niggas should know they self. You gotta know who you are. Yeah. And it took me a long time to get to the point where I knew me.
Yep.
I tried the whole break up with a shorty and still kind of be around and be cool for a while. After that, it don't work for me.
Yeah.
Cause I can't get over you while I'm still in that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess for me it depends on the degree of the breakup. Like, and that's how I know how I'm gonna move forward, and you know how I'm gonna feel about certain things. But like you said, yeah, man, know yourself.
And from personal experiences, like, that's why I'm so, like, y'all know I don't do that best friend shit, do the personal shit. But like I said, over time, like, you gotta understand certain things are going to happen, such as if, depending on how serious the relationship, I'm talking about like with your girl and niggas that she used to mess with that's still around. Like, I see a lot of my homegirls and homeboys, they still cool with their exes to a certain point. They still have conversations, like they know about each other's new relationships, and they open about it or whatever. And I'm always like wary about that, because I'm like, yo, all it take is one space and opportunity and anything can happen in my mind. Like, that's my insecurity that I deal with. So for a minute that shit been on my mind. Like, I don't fuck with friends.
I mean, listen, for me, it's one of those things with this. I had to learn to accept that it's unfair for me to go into a relationship with a woman, right? Mm-hmm. I just met this woman. Like, if we in a relationship, we probably known each other, what, like a year or something? And then we got in a relationship. It's unfair for me to tell you, yo, you used to fuck with homeboy? Nah, he can't be your friend no more. Don't matter if you fucked with him 7 years ago and y'all broke up 4 years ago and y'all just been friends ever since. That's unfair for me. That nigga has been in your life and probably been through, seen you through, supported you through a bunch of shit that I wasn't around for. Mm-hmm. So that's not fair for me to go, nah. But what I do is lay down. It gotta be some sort of ground rules when it comes to that.
Yeah, not for nothing. You helped me through a lot of that shit too, because you was like, you said everything you just said, and I was like, all right. So now it's coming to the realization, like, that nigga right. Like, it's a lot of things that I wasn't around for. Like, this nigga knew her before I did, or whatever the case may be, and it's genuine friendship. And then what makes it worse is when you actually see it. Like, you go to church with this nigga, your friends is his friends, your family fuck with his family heavy. Y'all not only go to church, but y'all do a lot of shit in the community. When y'all hang out, it's a guarantee. So I guess a lot of it worked out as to fixing the insecurity in myself. Like, for me, I can say that because that's what I had to work on. I had to work on just allowing that to manifest correctly, because for mad long I used to think like, yo, nah, son could go down. And funny shit, I used to only think that way because I was later taught that things were happening. But then now I just gotta, like,
listen, the truth of the matter is we feel that way, and we felt like we was taught that because Nigga, you know how I give it up. I played a friend role for a long time till I could kill.
Friend zone king, nigga.
That's my bag. The friend bag.
So
I never got in that back. I could never get in and out the friend zone.
Nah.
Like I seen this nigga get in and out the friend zone.
Yeah.
I lived there. I lived there 'cause I know how to get in and out that shit.
Nigga voluntarily walk in that shit. And I done seen niggas that I know knock shit down, get in the friend zone and stay there. And I never like get into the. See me, I throw the whole relationship away before I end up in a friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't have too many girls as friends, cause I'll be like, you ain't gonna friend zone me.
The only downside of the friend zone shit, like playing that game, is those relationships usually tend to get serious. Yeah. Like it's never a just I'ma just smash and go.
Yeah.
Cause you put too much time in a real friendship in there. But back to what we were saying, like I had to learn a lot about like letting that shit go with the friendship. Like I can't tell you can't be friends with that person. But like I said, it's all about ground rules. And when I say ground rules, it's pretty much respect across the board. Yo, this nigga, y'all friends, right? Cool. This nigga gotta know. He wanna speak to you, he can shoot you a text or call you up to a certain time. Know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, no nigga, unless you my shorty family, should be calling her past a certain time.
That's a fact.
So that's one rule. Two, ain't no real reason for y'all to be meeting up by yourselves. And again, this is me. This is how I can make myself okay with it. Some women out there may look at me like, nah, you doing too much, but before you say that, I want you to think, like, would you want your nigga, yo, my ex calling me at midnight? You don't give a fuck what his ex going through. You just see his ex calling him at midnight.
So for exes, do y'all feel like that door is always open for something potentially to happen again? Whether it's a relationship or you just get to kill again or something like that?
Nah.
I always used to say yeah, but that's when I realized like that was an immature mind state of thinking, like if I kill something before I could kill again. I always used to think that, right? But then I'm just like, that ain't, even if it could, I don't even want to know. And I think that for a shorty too, like if it's a shorty you're dealing with, I don't want to think that that's ex got that mind frame, like, yeah, I killed some. Like, imagine that. Like, then the same situation you were just saying, they go out or whatever the case may be, and it's been noted that females lie way better than niggas anyway. So she could say, yeah, I'm just going here with this and this person and be with this nigga. You feel me? Yeah. Like I had a girl tell me she was while I was at work, she was going to somewhere and ended up being with the nigga, and I'm just like, yo, that's fucked up. You feel me?
Damn.
What's the difference in how y'all react when it's a break and a breakup?
Fuck a break. I don't believe in breaks. There's no such thing as a break.
That nigga was real quick with that.
No such thing as a break. Nah, that shit get me tight.
Nigga said, fuck that shit.
You don't believe in just, let's just end this relationship right now. We could come back. The same thing you just saying about school, nigga. Like, yo, I want to go off and pursue this. It's going to be a year or two. So
I didn't want a break. I wanted to be done completely. I just didn't know how to tell her.
No, what I'm talking about, like, if you don't believe in, if you going off to do something like pursue your dreams, or you going to the army, or whatever the case may be, yo, let me just do this and you do that, fix up yourself, and then we could get back up.
No, but to me, that's not a break.
What's that?
We gonna break up and get back together.
Yeah.
Due to circumstance. I don't believe in breaks either.
A break.
I was laughing at Trey, but I'm 100% on board with that.
Yeah, break to me is you're just saying, I don't want to be with you right now, but we're getting back together somewhere down the line. And I don't do that because you're leaving the window open for her to, do some shit and then come back, and that's her justification, and I don't like that.
Let's not just put this on women.
Yo,
no, it's not just on women.
You never did that shit? You never like took a break and then went wild out?
Yeah, but
no, I broke up and went and wild out, and then we got back together.
Alright, so y'all niggas is against breaks altogether.
Yeah, I'm not with that break shit. Because for me, anyone who know me know my biggest thing. don't do no fuck shit on my time. And if we on a break, I still feel like that's my time. Because in 9 out of 10 during breaks, y'all may not officially be together, but y'all still do a little bit of the relationship shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all still fucking, y'all still meeting up, y'all still going out here and there.
Still like, talking on the phone,
texting, like you do
like,
a lot of that shit during breaks. Mm-hmm. Just a break is supposed to be to help y'all fix y'all relationship. So a lot of time y'all spend that time communicating more than y'all was when y'all was together.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Trying to get back to where y'all was. I'm not gonna be okay with I'm spending more time connecting with you and getting to know you better and do all these things, and then you go, yeah, so while we was on that break I went and fucked this nigga. Mm-hmm. Hell no.
So it's a no to breaks.
Yeah, again, now if we break up and go, yo, if she go, yo, I really need to work on me and I feel you need to work on yourself, and we break up, cool. You could come back and tell me, yo, I did whatever with homie. Cool, cause that's not on my time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, man.
What about you?
I don't know. Talking to y'all niggas just now jaded my whole thought, because I was just like, yo, a break is a break.
What was your thoughts before we jaded it?
That's what I'm saying. A break was a break. Like, we got shit to take care of. Like, I thought that whole, like, going and get my life together, go to school, whatever, I thought all of that was under the guise of a break. And then when we come back, only because I can't commit to the relationship as it was. That's what I always was thinking. Like, I can't commit as far as us going now. I can't have that responsibility over my head of a relationship because I got so much other shit going on. So I was like, yo, let's just take this break for me to go do what I do. But at the end of the day, we still got needs. I expected you to go do your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. But then talking to y'all just now, it's just like, yo, what's the point of the break for real? You might as well just break up. That's what I was just.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that break shit. That break shit is dumb to me.
I had a shorty tell me she want to go on a break, and my immediate thought was, yeah, now I could just kill this bitch I was looking for. And then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, I might have just got set up.
Cause I think naturally when people go on a break, that's your first thought. Like, oh, it's game time. Like, them niggas that, you know, I couldn't talk to while I was with you, I'm about to go entertain that shit right now. Like,
yo, y'all ever got a girl around that you told your girl, like, yo, nah, don't worry about that, that's nothing, da. And then y'all end up messing with that?
Nigga, you seen me do this.
Yes. When did I see you do this?
The same stripper bitch. That was the other bitch sister.
Oh yeah,
wow.
You're right.
Wait, what?
We can't get into it on air, Trey.
Yeah,
This nigga's crazy.
But yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you're right. I never had that. I never had a girl that I had around me and I was like, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Or maybe I did. I don't remember.
I'll think of it before the show ends.
But I never had that, son, because I always was like, any girl around me, like, nobody really trusted me with them. Like, no female I was with really trust me with them. Except for Sky. And we all know how that go. There ain't nothing there. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that was just it. But I bring that up to ask, y'all ever had some shit y'all was crushing on? Like, y'all was like, yo, you just had like your wonders, you thinking about it or whatever, and then you just get the opportunity, like the window open, and then you was like, yeah, this the time. Like, what's y'all plan for that? Like, how y'all cancel that situation?
I'm confused by the question.
Me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
If you crushing on a shorty, the window of opportunity opens up. How you attack it?
Nigga, there's so many other questions before that. What was me and her situation?
It's just
like,
a shorty you crushing on. Like, you may see her at...
I've never spoke to her before?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Then you gotta clear these things up.
That.
Cause if it's me, nigga, I was that bitch friend for years. What you talking about?
Friend zone king, son. But nah, like, if you see a shorty at like Starbucks, yeah, you go to work the same time every day. You go to do the same things every morning. You got a routine. You see this girl every morning, right? And then let's say she had a wedding ring on the whole time, and then all of a sudden you see the wedding ring off one day, then you see it off another day, and you see it off another day. Now you start thinking,
What if she getting it fixed?
That's why I said.
So
I'm just saying.
there's so many things like.
But I'm just saying, like,
I get where you coming from, but for me, honestly, in that scenario you just gave, I wouldn't even say shit to that bitch.
Why not?
There's too many variables to that.
What if that was the window?
Then the window closed. I missed it. What the fuck? But because that scenario is too open ended. Like, you could just be walking into the getting shot down in the face. Because she like, nigga, first of all, you been watching my ring this whole time? The fuck? You gonna go, yo, I know we be on the train every day. I notice you ain't got your ring this time. Then you sound like you about to rob this bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I'll probably do something smooth. Like, if I see her at Starbucks every day or something like that, I'll take note of what drink she get. And if I see that window of opportunity where I could go do that, I'll probably go pay for her drink or some shit. And then when she go get it, it be like, oh yeah, the gentleman over there paid for it. Like, and see how she react to that. Like,
this nigga Trey is in a black movie right now.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to ask y'all niggas, like, what's y'all pickup lines?
Oh man, I don't believe in pickup lines.
Like, and I'm just saying, like, what's y'all go to? Like,
I don't gotta go to. I just go. Like,
I really don't. I really don't. Funny enough, we established this. My go-to for years has always been let you and other friends say some fucked up shit and come behind y'all and go, yo, I apologize for my friends. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas, man.
what's your go-to shit? Something that you do repetitively that it got good odds. Cause we get shot sometimes.
I don't know, man. I'm the shoulder to cry on. I guess.
How the fuck I end up with two friends on niggas? Cause I could never be these types. I could never do that shit successfully, son. I'm always front line.
Son,
listen, man.
So
You never know what you could do unless you try.
Nah, I tried that friend zone shit and
Got
look,
stuck.
man.
It don't work for certain people, man. You don't even look like a friend.
What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I get what you said.
You feel me?
Like the friend zone shit don't work for everybody.
Wait, what the fuck that mean? What the fuck that mean? I don't look like a friend,
man,
nigga.
Trey just basically told you he ain't never leaving you around his girl, nigga. That's all the fuck that meant.
I've been around this girl,
shit.
nigga.
He's not leaving you around
Nigga
his
said I don't
girl.
even look like a friend. What's fucked up is I'm definitely, like, to my mans and shit, I'm cool. But if it's like a girl and she just around, I definitely always try to find angles to get somebody in. And I became that person way more as of late. Cause, you know, ain't no other options. But if I could definitely get one of my mans into something, I'ma definitely shoot my mans that alley. Like, hey, nigga, I got a friend for you that I think you'll be perfect for.
Not to cut you off, side note, to back up my statement, I did leave this nigga one day with one of my friends and he left her for dead. So,
nigga, listen to that shit, son. Let me tell you the story, son. It's 2 a.m. My phone is on 1%. She waiting for the bus. I just met her that day. I gotta get home. She ain't got no charger. My Uber came. You know they charge when you don't show up. I made a choice. I had to make that choice. Like, it was no other way around it.
It made me look bad. Cause
I just met her. And then I just met her that day.
Yo, funny enough, I'd have played that shit so different. I'd have friend zoned my way into that shit. I'd have got in the cab with her, took her home, put her in the crib, made sure she was good. She was going to meet her boyfriend. Her.
Yeah,
with all that being said, fuck that bitch. What the fuck? Go home. Fuck. Should have led with that part. Nigga, you ain't got no reason to be involved in this at that point.
Bro, shit, I just met her that day. Like, and it wasn't even a meet on some.
You don't have to explain once you said she's going to meet her boyfriend.
Exactly.
There's nothing for you in this. Her getting home safe is that nigga problem.
I wouldn't have did that, man.
I didn't want to do that, bro, but I had to. I had to.
Would you want somebody doing that to your shorty,
my
bro?
girl wouldn't understand that.
I get it.
Man,
Fuck
it was
it.
1%.
We good though. Man, that shit is crazy, man. But once again, it's that time. Time to answer these fan questions. Just like once again, I know I say it all the time, but I'm letting you guys know, if you want to reach out, you want to comment, you want to let us know what's going on, hit us at SHTT Pod, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Send us a DM. If you don't do the social media thing, send us an email. So here's the thing at yahoo.com.
Word. And just so I say it now, and I'm gonna continue to say it as we grow. We appreciate the love, the support, and the feedback. You know what I mean? All our fans, wherever you at, UK, Belize, wherever, Canada, we appreciate the views. Just tell a friend to tell a friend.
That's a fact. The first question comes from one of our listeners. Should a husband defend his wife against insults from his family?
I think it depends. Like, I mean, insults is, there's a difference between like insults and like, insult to me just come off like disrespectful and blink, like, so like I would defend her to the degree where you're not gonna, you know, disrespect my woman and like belittle her. But like as far as like critiques and stuff like that, like if I find it to be true or I find a pattern also and things like that, like I'm gonna have a mature conversation with my family and like, you know, just try to let you know like certain things that we don't appreciate, or, you know, just things like that. But like I'm not gonna let nobody like talk bad to my woman like in her face, and like, you know, you gotta defend home. So that's my view on that.
And mine's is different because I'm from a Caribbean family, so a lot of the shit that just come out their mouth sound like an insult, but it's just really how they are. So if I walk in the crib with a skinny chick and my moms or my grandmas go, yo, she don't eat. Yo, she don't eat. The girl at the time might take that away, and I'm like, nah, they just noticing that you skinny. They not saying nothing disrespectful about you. But I do believe, like I was watching some show, and one of the problems was just that, like the mother-in-law was just like not accepting to the wife to be or whatever. So he had to step in, like, yo, they keep saying that statement, a happy wife, happy life. And he was just like, yo, I'm not gonna let you disrespect my wife. And you don't gotta be the bestest of friends with her, but you gotta respect her as my wife. And I take that seriously. Like, I think that's how it should be. Like, I want camaraderie amongst the families. And I'm not dumb. Like, certain families got different perspectives on how they see certain things or how they do certain things, especially when the kid is involved. So I always was the one to go, look, we don't gotta be the bestest of friends. Y'all don't gotta call each other when y'all going through problems, but respect is the number one priority. And that's how I was raised. Like, don't tolerate no disrespect, and make sure that anyone around you don't go through that disrespect as well.
For me, I'm on the same boat. Like, disrespect should not be tolerated for anybody who's your wife, because that's, you know, at that point, she your wife, she your best friend, she your partner, she everything. And I feel like Dre said, no overt disrespect gotta be checked publicly. Like, if they disrespect her to her face, you gotta check that.
Yeah.
In her face. You feel me? You gotta do that publicly. But even if shit is, you know, niggas make their little jokes when she ain't around, I feel like you could laugh and joke with your family to a certain point, but let them know, like, yo, at the end of the day, that's still my wife, so make sure you respect her as such. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like you should also make it clear, like, yo, little tiny things here and there you want to joke about, that's cool, but, you know, also remember that's my wife.
Yeah.
Don't say certain shit to me, because I don't think other motherfuckers want to hear certain shit about they wives or kids or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I definitely fall on the side with y'all. This next question. This one is weird. Isn't it fucked up? This is from a guy. Isn't it fucked up that you gotta ask a woman nowadays, are you single, mad at him single, or he's in jail single?
Nah, it's not fucked up. I like this. I like the landscape of where it's at, man. Cause then you get to know. You get to know, like, first off, you get to know how much of you that you gotta commit to that situation. You get to know, like, how to handle that situation, and you get to know exactly what's to become of that situation. If you're dealing with a shorty with a nigga in jail, then the first question is how long he got. You feel me? If you mad at him single, then now you know you on the clock too. Like, you on borrowed time in each of these scenarios. Before, a lot of the situation, and this is from a nigga's point of view only, like, I can't speak for how a female assess them things, but like, a nigga would be like, yo, before, a nigga would just say and do whatever he gotta do just to get the kill, so he was lying or whatever from rip. Now it's more out there, like, yo, the nigga in jail, or yo, I'm mad at this nigga, like, I'm gonna just get back with him tonight. What I don't like is when you immediately start to, like, you see a difference in the way they acting when shit go back. You gotta acknowledge what we did.
No, I get that. All that was great. You ain't really answer the question though.
No, I said I like this shit. I don't think the question was, is it fucked up? Nah, it's not fucked up.
Alright.
Yeah, nah, I think it is fucked up. I changed my answer, but
that's where I feel.
Yeah,
like, I feel it's fucked up that I gotta ask.
Yeah, I think it's fucked up.
That's something you should tell me out the gate. If you, cause the way the question is set up is like, shorty saying she's single from the gate, and now you gotta take it upon yourself to go like, what kind of single are you?
Exactly.
I don't feel like I should have to ask you that. That's something you should tell me.
I like the thrill of it though. I like figuring it out.
I don't want to figure this shit out. Let me know so I don't waste my time doing whatever.
That's true. I don't know. I don't think it's fucked up, man. We all in this situation.
Like, I just feel like it's fucked up that we at a point where single don't mean single. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where the question was coming from.
Yeah.
Like, single don't just mean, yeah, I'm single and available. It could mean, yo, I'm just mad at my nigga right now. And in that scenario, I told you, I don't fuck with bitches with niggas. So don't tell me you single. Tell me I got a nigga and I'm mad at him right now, so I could then go, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Work that out, or when y'all break up, whatever, but I'm not involved in that.
Like, we in a space now where single could really mean you in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, that shit is fucked up. Cause I feel like, again, it wasn't like that back then. I feel like now in the climate that we live now, this is how shit is. And like, shit is just fucked up the way it's structured.
That's true. Like I said, I'm from an era where the game was always part of the thrill. So figuring it out and putting the pieces together and realizing like, oh, this bitch trying to play me, or whatever the case was. Like, I like to use a lot of that as collateral. And in my past, I've been in situations where it'll start off one way, and then they'll try to like make a serious relationship out of I'm mad at him, and then now I gotta be like, nah. I remember you saying specifically, so that means you lied, so I can't trust you. That's my way out.
Nigga said I only like it because it give me a way out.
Yeah, it give me a way out.
Alright, we got one final question. This is a weird one. Have you ever seen a woman truly orgasm, and then you feel cheated? Like, chill, why is yours better than mine?
Yo, niggas are stupid.
Yo,
I don't know who's sending us these shits.
Look, man, I don't give a fuck. Simple, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Word. If I see
my
you,
rule is you lucky if you get yours anyway.
Wow.
I'm
a pleaser, bro. A pleaser. So
that's what's up.
If you orgasm, I'm happy.
Nah, listen,
me
man.
too.
Let me kick some knowledge to some of these young guys. Mm-hmm. A girl coming and a girl orgasming is two totally different things.
Facts.
Let me explain that right now. So I could understand the question only because I could imagine a nigga who, made bitches come a few times and then see his girl who he made come mad times finally have an orgasm, like a real orgasm. That shit might fuck you up. Like, what the fuck is going on with this bitch?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, yes, that shit is better than yours. Because a nut is cool, but the way them bitches be tweaking when they orgasm, we ain't doing that.
My son was telling me a story, bro, the other day about how he was messing with his shorty. You remember, son?
Yeah.
And the nigga said, yo, I literally felt like my soul.
He felt what?
He felt like that shorty took his soul out of his body, boy. He nigga was like, how the fuck she gonna fuck me and then jump off and started doing all this shit? I'm still coming from the last shit. But the movement the nigga said like this. Nigga started shaking, his arm was dead. I'm like, yo, this nigga was fucked up.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
But now I get what you're saying, like when you with your girl, but that's all in the emotional connectivity of it. Cause when you with your girl and you experiencing that situation, y'all both reach the moment of climax. That's a vibe. You feel me? Other times,
Now, how often y'all come at the same time as your girl?
I ain't gonna hold y'all, so that shit gotta be planned.
Well, let me rephrase. Dre, how often you come at the same time as your girl? Jermaine just explained to us that his girl gotta try and get there before he finishes.
Nah, we pretty synced up, to be honest. Like, I think we got a little system going, so.
Nah, me and my girl be synced up, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, it comes. I feel like with time, y'all learn each other, and you know what I mean. Certain shit start to turn you on. It's whatever. I mean, I don't know. It was just a thought I had, but
But my fault. The only thing I'm saying is, if it's a random one night type shit or just a random non-emotional connection to the female, then you get there when you get there. I don't give a fuck. But if it's your girl, obviously, it's more to that. Y'all not just fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more to that. It's a vibe.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been tired a lot of nights and we was just fucking. Fuck all that other shit.
Every time when you're in a relationship, when I'm in a relationship, I try to make every time that we get to that point a special point, because you chose me and I chose you. You feel me?
I've got off work at midnight and said, nah. Look, man, if you want this nut, I could get hard, but I'm laying here. You figure this out. But, you know, that's not often. Whatever, man. We wildin'. Once again, thank you for these questions. These are a little bit random, but we appreciate them. Please keep reaching out. We definitely want to interact with y'all more. We definitely want to hear y'all comments. We definitely want to hear y'all suggestions, and we definitely want to hear y'all questions. So once again, if you want to reach us, the best place to reach us for these are SHTT Pod, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Send us a DM. And if you do not do the social media thing and you feel like you just want to send a quick email, soheresthething@yahoo.com.
Yeah, man, you know, we getting bigger. The following is getting bigger. We in England now. Know what I'm saying? So,
heard we in Belize now too.
but thank y'all. Keep supporting, keep listening, keep looking. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't already, I really suggest y'all look at the YouTube video. If you don't, if you're just an audio person, just check out the YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? See these reactions, see these things play out. You know, it's real
comment,
interesting.
subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe.
So we're on YouTube at Soheresthething Podcast. And then all audio platforms, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, go on to Iheartmedia, Spotify, Google Play. That's at Soheresthething. And as always, I'm Dre.
Stizzy, baby.
Dos pistolas.
Yeah.
We out there, man.
One.
These are exactly the reasons why I cheat on you sometimes.